this is a hot button topic, but I have never been in a train. I have never run a train on anyone, and I'm just not a train guy.
I never understood what is in it for the guy.
Okay, I actually said
you can have one-on-one sex, or it could be you and 40 other dicks.
Yeah.
And then the whole time in your head, like, is she cool with this? The whole thing just.
Is she cool? That's what I said. I go, Ron, I think it's cultural. I think that's like might be just a black dude thing. And he got pissed and he goes, that's racist. And I was like, no, I'm just saying like, and then I was like, I just like saying everyone. Like I just go, I'm sure there's white guys that run trains on girls. I'm certain there are. But in my say, I'm trying like, if we're going to talk big numbers, like that was never something me and my friends did. And I go, you're saying that it was commonplace where you grew up. So I'm saying culturally. And he was like, no. And I remember, I won't say their names, but they're friends of ours. I only say that, I don't think they have a problem.
Who wants to go second? I mean, by the time you're 8, her vag is so full of pre-cum. If you're lucky, it's just, I mean, what the fuck are you sticking your dick in?
You're suggesting they don't come inside her. I assumed everyone just came inside her.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not in that world. I don't want to be in that world.
Never would I want my daughters ever to have that ever happen to them. I'm so anti-trains.
I am taking a hard line stance on trains.
Does like that old Patrice joke. He goes, do you remember this? He said, I was talking to my girl and I was like, you ever been in a threesome? She's like, yeah, 2 guys. He goes, no, bitch, that's a train.
That's hilarious.
A threesome's 2 girls and a guy. A train, you were in a train.
Wow. Yeah.
I remember.
Dude, I just not wired that way. I knew I had a friend outside the business. You know, they used to do that. They do 2-on-1 chicks, and they would try to make each other laugh in the middle of it. Like, she'd be like in the doggy style position. One guy's getting blown, and the other guy is banging a doggy style. And he'd be like, don't look at him, don't look at him. And then you just look up, and the guy would be like making a face and try and make them laugh. Like they got, and I was saying to him, do you guys realize how disgustingly comfortable you are with each other?
Yeah,
I don't want to know any man like that.
I don't know a man like that, and I don't ever want to know a man like that.
No, I mean, I don't like, Bert, I don't want to know you like that.
No.
I don't want to know your sounds.
I don't. By the way,
it's just so fucking gross. It's so gross.
This is my impression of me and you in a train. Me going, is that okay with you? Are you like that? Tell me what you like. And Bill going, shut the fuck up. Stop talking.
No, that would be me, dude. That would be me. That would be me also. No, dude, that was the thing. I was talking to another comic about that. We were talking about all these fucking comics getting in trouble. And we were just sitting there. It was always that fucking, like, the second there was any ripple in the water, it's just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Going back to the room.
I think I'm like that aggressively. I would be the guy in the train going, you're sure you're cool with this? And they'd be like, shut the fuck up.
I wouldn't be in it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in it, and then they'd all tease me and say I was gay. And I'd be like, all right, I'm gay.
I was told
you and all those dicks have a good time in that room.
In front of the Boston Comedy Club. In front of the Boston Comedy Club, 3 black comics that will remain unnamed asked me about trains, and I was, because I was the party animal guy, and they assumed I just ran trains on chicks all the times. And I was like, I've never run. And one person who we all know very well, but I just won't say his name, said that might mean you're gay. If you've never been in a train, that might mean you're gay. And I was like, I don't think so. And they're like, nah. And then everyone, it was all black comedians, they just started agreeing. You're probably just gay. That's what it is. And I was like, what? And they're like, only gay guys won't run trains on chicks. And I was like, hang on. Where is this?
Yeah, that's that macho thing. That I can fuck with other guys watching. It doesn't affect me because I'm so into this pussy. It pushes through the gay zone, comes back around to straight again, but there's something inherently homoerotic going on there. There's a lot of layers to it, man, and this is above my pay grade. It's like back in the day. I remember some buddies of mine were going down to Brazil.
I know
And
these
like, Bill,
buddies.
you got to go down there. And it's just like, I can't go down there because I'll never come back. What the fuck you talking? You coming back? It's like, oh, physically I would come back, but it's just, I don't want to do that. And also I was dating a sweetheart at the time, and I was just like, I can't, I'm not going to a third world country and paying money to have sex with some of the daughters of some of the poorest people on the planet. And then coming back talking shit about it like I just hit a fucking 3-pointer with 2 seconds left on the clock.
The daughters of some of the poorest people on the planet.
Yeah, it's just like I just never understood. And they try to say that bullshit. Well, Bill, you're paying for it here. You got to take him to a movie. Shut the fuck up. They have options here. They have options.
So fucking funny.
Yeah, I just was, I never, that's one of the smartest fucking decisions. And I've made a lot of dumb ones. That was one of the smartest decisions I have ever made, was not to go down there and do that. And it was funny. They used to take pictures and shit.
Yeah.
You know, when they were down there, and you just saw the evil. They were like trying to smile next to a statue.
I remember hearing.
You just see it. You saw the emptiness of what they were doing. All right, if you're going to keep drinking, I'm going to have my after-workout smoothie here.
Do you work out today?
Yeah, the first time, because this hotel, there's like nobody in it. And there was nobody down the gym. If there's anybody in the gym, I won't fucking go in. I don't know what this is. This keeps my pubes glowing.
What do you do when you go in the gym?
Ugh. What is that? Is that what is that, mango?
Who's with you on the road? Who did you bring with you?
I got Dean Del Rey. And then I got Club Soda Kenny, who got me this. So I'm going to tell him, what in the fuck did you get me mango for? He does shit like that.
Club Soda Kenny is one of the coolest dudes.
He's one of the funniest motherfuckers ever. And I guarantee you he got that one because that was the weirdest one.
How great would it be?
I got you a mango smoothie. Enjoy, sweetheart.
How great would a Club Soda Kenny book be?
I was going to say a Club Soda Kenny doll, and you just pull the string. And it just goes, excuse me, mister. I love when he does that.
You know,
I told you all those stories, right?
No,
Being in the middle of Scotland.
I love, before you start this, I want to say it's the little things in life that mean a ton to me. And I remember the first time I did O&A, and I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't know anyone there. Club Soda Kenny was so nice to me. He said, hey, Bert, welcome to the show. Everyone's really excited to have you. Have a great show. And you just no one was talking to you. This is back when they were all fighting and no one spoke. And it was just like that one person. Wait,
I think they were always fighting.
Yeah. Tell me a good Club Soda Kenny stories.
Just quick little silly things that he would do. I remember me and Verzi were doing essentially the Midwest of Europe. One of might be my favorite tour I ever did. I got to see all of these amazing countries and cities that I'd always heard about. Prague, Budapest, Warsaw, all these cities in Germany. It was amazing. And Vienna. I remember at one point we were taking a train. He goes, I go, how are we getting down to this next gig? And Kenny's like, oh, we're taking a train. And Verzi goes, what kind of train? And Kenny goes, a choo-choo train, Paul. And it was hilarious because it was like cold as shit, which was another thing that I just think that I really enjoyed about being over there, because it was during the wintertime and it was really cold. And I'd watched so much stuff about World War II, everything I could see, Ken Burns' The War. And I'm just being where it happened and just feeling like what a bitch I was on a train platform, and just knowing that the Russians were like even colder, dug in, you know, with the kind of footwear that they had back there, and these people plowed through this. And it's just, you know, I don't know. I find all of that like fascinating. So it was a really like fun tour. But dude, Club Soda Kenny was he was hilarious. He was fucking hilarious. We would walk in, you know, they would just walk in and they would speak there, blah, 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 and he would just go, hello.
Oh.
Excuse me, mister's my favorite one. excuse me, mister, I'm not from around here. He would say that because we're just so clearly American and like obviously we're speaking English. And just the look on people's faces, like, is this guy fucking serious? I don't know how he keeps a straight face. He's the most deadpan dude I've ever met in my life. Like he has it down, which is so great when you finally make him laugh and he actually breaks.
Excuse me.
God bless you.
I was in Paris or in France a few years, must be like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and I was freezing and my dad called. I said, "What's up?" He goes, "Nothing. Where are you at?" And I said, "I'm in France." I said, "It is cold as shit here, Dad. I'm like breaking down. I feel like I want to just call it a day and go back to my hotel room." My dad goes, "It's funny. I have your grandfather's diary." And he said the coldest day he ever had in France was he was in the trench warfare and he was poured some ice in his helmet so he could shave. And he had to take the razor and break the ice in the water. The water formed as ice, and he had to break the ice.
Oh my God!
To get the water onto his razor, and I went, "Wow, I feel like a pussy."
That made me feel like a pussy, and I wasn't even bitching about the cold in France.
My dad tells me my dad's told me that story. My dad tells me like 5 stories every time I see him, like just like he's never told them to me.
I have a story. Go ahead.
No. You go. I was done. I was going to say, I wonder if that's dementia.
Oh, I got one for you. I shaved in cold water for almost like 10 years straight. Because I watched the Dirty Dozen, and they used to make them shave in cold water, and those were all tough guys. And it was something that I did. I don't know. It wasn't even like a conscious like decision. That was like a subconscious thing. It was one of those things that I'm going to do this to make myself tougher. So all of this bullshit that's happened to me will fucking roll off my back easier. It was fucking weird. I did it to try to make myself tougher. It didn't work, but like, and then one day I was just like, the fuck am I doing? From like 17 to 27, I shaved in cold water.
Jesus Christ.
And then I finally put hot water on my face. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Yeah, dude, I'm a fucking weird person, man.